Okay, so for today's lesson, our lesson is all about compound interest. So last week we talked about simple interest, and then this week we're going to talk about compound interest. So what is compound interest? Okay, a compound interest or this is I sub C. Simple interest is I sub S. So kan is I sub C. It is an interest computed on the principal and also on the accumulated past interest. Or simply, when we say compound interest, by compound interest, we're talking about the interest on the principal and also the previous interest nga imo ang na-receive. So, muna siyang compound. Consists of more than one interest. Okay? Nasabtan?
Yes, ma'am.
Same sa compound interest. As a simple interest rather, compound interest also has a maturity value or future value. And of course, it also has its formula in getting the compound interest. So before getting the compound interest, kinahanglan sa nato makuha daan ang iyang maturity value or the future value because magamit ang future value sa formula sa compound interest. So this is the formula for maturity value of compound interest. So you have F. As I already told you last week, ang maturity value, ang uban gagamit og A, ang uban gagamit og F. So since we started using A ito nag-start no? Last week, A ato ang maturity value.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's let's be consistent. A lang gihapon ato ang maturity value. Is that clear? This would be
Yes,
A.
ma'am.
Okay. So your maturity value is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to the power of P. So your P here is your principal or your present value. Of course, the F, the maturity value or the future value. Your R is your rate, of course, the percentage given. And then your time is the term or the time, of course, in years. So after getting the maturity value, you can get the compound interest. So we have this equation for compound interest. I sub C is equal to your maturity value subtracted by your principal or your present value. Okay. So kindly memorize or familiarize the formulas of the two interest because para magamit niyo sa exams. Okay. So let's have an example. So first example, find the maturity value and find the maturity value and the compound interest if 10,000 pesos is compounded annually at an interest rate of 2% in 5 years. Okay? So, first thing to do is to identify what is asked. So, the problem is asking for us to find the maturity value and the compound interest. Next is we need to identify the given facts. So the given facts, of course, na mga given yung mga values diana. So we have first is your principal, which is 10,000 pesos. Next given is your rate, which is 2%. And when converted into decimal point, that will become 0.02. And also, the time in year is also given, which is 5 years. Okay. So we are asked to find the maturity value, F or A, pwede A, pwede F pa. And then but let us be consistent. We are going to use A. And then B, we're going to find also the compound interest. So as I have said earlier, we cannot find the compound interest without finding your maturity value. So kinahanglan sa nato pangitaon ang maturity value. Okay. So given the formula, your F or your A is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to the power of T. So from this equation, since given naman ng P, R, and T, we can simply substitute the given values. So F is equal to, what's your P? Your P is 10,000. So substitute 10,000 times 1, copy 1 here, copy plus here, and then sub your R, the value of R, which is 0.02, and then sub your T, your time, which is 5 years. Okay. So from this equation, you can get 11,040 pesos and 81 cents. So that would be your maturity value. So nakita naman nato ang maturity value, then we can find the compound interest. So using the formula, this one, compound interest is equal to your maturity value subtracted by your principal. So that would give you, isub nato ang F, which is 11,040 pesos and 81 cents, minus your principal, which is 10,000. So your compound interest would be 1,040 pesos and 81 cents. So since this is a problem solving, we are going to give a proper conclusion. So the future value or the maturity value, F or A, is 11,040 pesos and 81 cents. And the compound interest is 1,040 pesos and 81 cents. Okay, questions? No more questions. Another example, suppose your father deposited in your bank account of 10,000 pesos at an annual interest rate of 0.5% compounded yearly. When you graduated from kindergarten and did not get the amount until you finished grade 12, how much will you have in your bank account after 12 years? So first thing to do is to identify what is asked. So the problem is asking if how much will you have in your bank account after 12 years. So pila na daw kuno ang sulod sa imuang kwarta sa nga gi-saving sa imo ang papa para sa imo after 12 years. Okay. After identifying the problem, we are going to identify the given facts. So given ang P, given ang R, and of course, given ang time. Okay. Of course, para makabaluta kung pila tanan ang wait lang. Okay. Kung pila tanan ang sulod sa bank account nimo, we are going to use the future maturity value, or I mean the future value or the maturity value. Diba, as I have discussed last meeting, katong maturity value sa simple interest. When we say maturity value, it's the amount, the principal added by your interest. So, principal o interest. So, ang total anang duha, mo na imo ang future value or your maturity value. So, the problem is, since the problem is asking for you to find the amount of your money all in all after 12 years, including the principal. So, the problem is asking for the maturity value. So, kinahanglan sa gyud, first thing to do is, of course, you need to comprehend the problem. Kay basin parehas ana. The problem is asking for you to find the amount of your money sa bank all in all. Kung di mo makabalo, basin ang inyong pangitaon kay ang kuanra, ang compound interest or ang simple interest. You have to understand the problem first. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. So the solution is this. So since the problem is asking for us to find the amount of the money your father deposited after 12 years. So we are going to use the maturity value. Okay. So from the formula, Dali ra siya, kanya na may formula, dayon, na po yung mga given values. So, nanagali mga ingani, we can automatically get your future value or your maturity value. Okay? So, your F here or your A is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to the power of T. And then substitute. Your P is 10,000. Oy, nangulang ng 0. Sorry. Edit sa nako. Wait. This is 10,000. 10,000 times 1 plus your rate is 0.05 plus, raised to the power of 12. Okay, kindly verify to your calculator if the answer is correct, if it is really 10,616. Kindly verify. Na-verify na? Times 10,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is the answer correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the future maturity or ang imuang kwarta after 12 years sa bangko is
Yes,
10,000.
ma'am.
10,616 pesos and 78 cents. So, gamay ra kaayo ang gitubo sa imo ang kwarta because the bank only gives you 0.5% nga interest yearly. Gamay ba kaayo? So, at least ditubo imong kwarta og 616 pesos. Okay? So, for your final answer, the amount will become, or your amount in your bank after 12 years is 10,616 pesos and, I'm so sorry, edit ako na to, 78 cents because ma-round off ni siya. Oh, jump na siya. This should be 78. Round off. Round off ta perminti sa mga amount class ha. Dili round down, round off. Okay, any more questions? The given is, again, so what is the present value of 50,000 pesos due in 7 years if money is worth 10,000 compounded annually? So that is your problem. The given facts are this one, your maturity value or your future value, your rate, and of course your time. So this is 10% converted into decimal, pwede ra siya 0.1, pwede po 0.10. Okay ra na? It's still, I'm so sorry, still the same. Okay? So the problem is asking for, again, for finding the value of P. So this is the solution. So the present value can be obtained by this formula here, or this equation here. So your principal is equal to your F, which is 50,000. So, isabra ang F dire, ilisan na 50,000 over 1, copy ang 1, copy ang plus, and then sub ang rate, which is 0.1 or 0.10. And then sub ang T, which is 7. So, kindly verify diha sa inyo ang calculator if 25,657 and 91 cents is really your present value. Then, ikuan daw ninyo, i-clarify daw ninyo or i-verify with your calculator. Kindly verify. Is that correct? Ayo.
Sakto, ma'am.
Okay, sakto. Very good. So your principal or your present value is 25,657 pesos and 91 cents. Or therefore, the present value or the principal value is 25,657 pesos and 91 cents. Okay. Okay, so any more questions? Do you have any more questions, class?